What's up, gentlemen? So, coming to you from Canggu Beach in Bali on this beautiful morning, watching the surfers out here. Got the best coffee in town running through my veins. So, I figured I'd talk to you guys about game. As a lot of women and even some men get triggered at the word game. So, let's just break it down. They don't like it because game implies manipulation, that you're gaming them, that you're using some kind of formula to manipulate, etc. And bottom line, women created the game. Okay, let me explain. So I've even told this to a few women before, but let's just say you're a woman and a respectable woman at that, because they all want to be respectable and not seem like a slut. So let's just say, she sees a guy come through and she already knows she's immediately attracted to him. It's like guys like that don't come around very often. So if she knows this deep in her soul, is she just gonna totally surrender to him on the spot? Like, hey, boom, like take me home, or like, hey, let's get married, or like, no, not a single woman on earth is gonna do that. So if she wants you, what is she supposed to do? What is she going to do? She is going to leave you clues, breadcrumbs, to let you figure it out. Many women have agreed that it's a puzzle. Women are like a puzzle. Or another girl that I dated said, oh yeah, I was talking about another guy of mine who was looking for help and the help I was giving him. And she said, no, but maybe that girl that he was interested in was just trying to, wanting him to play a little bit and kind of essentially chase her a little bit. So women like a chase, which is a game. They created the game. So what are men going to do? They're going to get better at playing the game. They're going to get better at it. They're going to learn it. They're going to learn all these clues and cues that women give them. So then when an experienced man comes along and this woman is playing the game and trying to test him, and he's seen it all before, it's funny to him. He's amused by it. This is where the term players come from. They learn how to play the game. They know it. So again, women like to shame men for using anything of any kind of strategy, a tool, a method, a formula, a blueprint. They don't like it. Women will always say, just be yourself. This is like a feminist thing that also gets passed around to what guys say. So, sure, on some level, yeah, just be yourself. But if you want 8s, 9s, and 10s, and again, if dating is like hard for you, you're not getting what you want, you've been yourself and it hasn't worked. Something in your conditioning, something in how you were raised, something in how society has groomed you to be, it didn't work of you just being yourself. Now, I can be myself. I have put in my 10,000 hours. I have sharpened my sword. I approach women all the time. But then I go to different seasons and periods of just chilling. Literally just chilling. And yeah, I'll meet girls who the opportunities just fall into my lap. And that's fine for me because I'm chilling. I'm focused on the gym, or I'm focused on business and making money, etc. So yeah, there's still a game to it. So I might switch on the game, once there's a girl talking to me. I'm like, my senses perk up. That's the game. Of your senses perking up. Of not being just like, huh, what? Oh, hey, what's up? Like, how are you? What's your name? Like, more than that. Be interested in her. Ask her really thoughtful questions. Get to know her. It's better to be interested than to be interesting. So, sure, there's a game part of talking about yourself. Don't overshare sometimes, which is, you want to tell her the right things, still in your truth and in your authenticity, but say things that, you feel like are going to build attraction over time, over the experience that you have built up as a man of action who goes after what he wants and gets out of his cave and gets off the apps. So, this is it. Women created the game. Women naturally date lots of men at one time. Even if she's dating a guy, she doesn't know where it's going to go. So if a new guy approaches her and he asks for her number, her contact, her Instagram, she's going to give that out almost every time because, women have hypergamy. They always want to trade up and see where a more stronger alpha is going to come along and sweep them off their feet and start a family with them. They never know when they're going to meet that guy, so women naturally do this. And you see it all the time in society and with friends of mine, and yeah. So guys have to do this too. You just have to. It is a game. And this brings me to another bullet point, which is life is a game. Life is a game. It's a game of, making money, making good friends, pursuing your purpose and your passion, living in a place that you want to be, that feeds your energy, that energizes you, that inspires you. I'm very inspired making this video on the beach right now, having the amazing coffee at the amazing coffee shop around amazing people and community that I was just at 30 minutes before this. So it's a game of finding that because, I don't know, I'm just going to throw out some random cities. If you're living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or Little Rock, Arkansas, or Phoenix, Arizona, or Denver, Colorado, I don't know. If that's where you are, maybe that served you for a chapter of your life, but maybe it's not actually going to serve you in the future. So these are some questions and it's a game to figure that out. You have to try. You can't sometimes it's not enough to just take a one-off trip to one of these places. Try new communities. Okay, so let's say you are going to stay in Pittsburgh, Denver, Little Rock, Phoenix. Okay, the friend group that you have is not a way that you can meet more women for your dating life. They're not helping you grow. They're not inspiring you in any way. So maybe it's time to expand operations. That's a game, figuring it out. You're going to go to some events in your community that are going to flop. It's going to be like, well, that didn't work. Trial and error. That is a game of figuring out life. So life is a game, and dating is a game too. It shouldn't be. And hey, when you meet an amazing woman who's tapped in, who's ready to meet you where you're at, it's definitely not a game. You just be. But there's different levels of maturity out there and people who are looking for different things, and they're not really honest about that sometimes. So it's a jungle, unfortunately. Again, this message is for guys who are struggling with dating. If you are anyone who is struggling with dating, this is for you. So, so dating is really about how to live a better life, and life is a game. Same thing with getting fit and being in the gym. I used to be a personal trainer. I've been in the gym 16 years. I've tried all the diets and all the programs, pretty much. And people want abs and a shredded body for the beach vacation. They want to lose 20 pounds fast. But they don't realize it's a lifestyle change. It's going to take a year or two to really get it to where you want. It's not going to happen in 2-3 months. It's just not. It's not going to be sustainable. So that's a game. It's a lifestyle change. Again, back to, if you want to get fit, it's about living better. It's not about working out better. It's about living better. It's a bigger picture. It's a total transformation of empowerment of the person. And that's life. One of my first I met him. He was a client of mine. He's about 12 years older than me. But he understands it well. He just didn't want to think about it. He's just like, yo, Joe, just take me through a workout. But he's one of my good mentors and friends now. But he said, yeah, it's not gym, it's life. You're trying to learn better. Someone who's 300 pounds, they have to live better. Okay? Someone who's trying everything they can for 3 to 5 years dating and nothing's working, God forbid, just depending on apps as a crutch, and it's not working. Guess what? They have to start living better. Find community. Have a job or a lifestyle that inspires you more so that you're more attractive to people, regardless of how you look. the happiness in your own skin is what's going to attract them. So anyway, it's a game. Don't let anybody tell you it's not. And yeah, on one last little bullet point here on the spiritual level, it's a game and it's not a game. So you do have to trust. You know, once the trust and surrender and being in your heart space and in your bliss and tapped into that truly on a spiritual level, yeah, that part's not a game. It's just you're resisting and life is just taking you where you want it to be. And it's all going to work out. It's happened to me on many occasions with people, with friends and connections, with money, with the path of my life that led me to here making this video to you here in Bali. So signing off. I hope this was helpful. You know, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next video. And comment with more video ideas. Maybe take a nugget from what I talked about in this video and share what you'd like to see a video on so I can go deeper into the topic. Thank you.